Yo, what's going on? What's going on with y'all? You know, it's the first episode of the ForTheLuv Podcast, Ep.1. You already know what it is. It's your boy Timo, creator of Off the Top Media. Y'all can follow me at Timo_301. I got my co-host here with me.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. It's time. We back on YouTube, and this is the time for us to come back, and everything that y'all missed that we've been saying, we saying it now. Everything that we didn't get to cover, we covering it now. We back for the Love Podcast. We are back. But if you don't know, I'm Nova Noah. You can follow me on Instagram at live_with_Nova. And I'm ready to get into it. I'm excited.
Nah, definitely. We got, what I'm saying, y'all favorite tri-state trio in the building. What I'm saying, the committee podcast. If each one of y'all can, let the people know who y'all are, where they can find y'all at, and everything else that y'all got coming.
Okay, I'm your girl T Michelle. My Instagram is IM_T_Michelle. That's my Instagram. I am one of the co-hosts of the committee podcast, your favorite tri-state trio.
Hi everyone, it's your girl Kay. My Instagram is Kali_mommy. And that's about it.
What's up, y'all? I'm Dej, also known as the Queen of the AKAs from the Committee Podcast. And my Instagram is @King Iree. That's King IREE.
We definitely excited to have you ladies join us for our first episode. We definitely wanted to reach out to y'all because y'all was present for the last live show that we had. And once we want to show the same way y'all show us love, we want to show y'all love back and to give y'all the opportunity to showcase your podcast as well. So we definitely, anybody that follows the show or and likes the conversation that we have, by all means, follow them on all their social medias as well. Make sure you reach out there and send them good messages as well. But with y'all coming to the live show and y'all being there, me and Timo dropped it. We dropped the footage last Friday. We dropped it for the world to see, and yeah, we getting a lot of backlash. We getting a lot of backlash right now. The ladies not too happy about what we said there, and they making it known. So we definitely gonna get into it tonight. So how you want to start this off, Mo?
Yeah, man. I don't know. Y'all want to see, the part that we getting the most backlash on?
Yes.
Please, yes.
Nah, so I don't know. This video right here, we had just posted this clip. This going off on Facebook. Getting the most engagement on the gram. So I mean, let me see. Where's it at?
It was a great show.
We definitely appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely appreciate it.
We enjoyed ourselves.
Who handles rejection better, women or men?
Men.
Look, hold on. You said women. Go ahead. Hold on. You said we handle it better.
I'm just a facilitator here.
Lies. They didn't even
lies. You tell.
No explanation. Men get rejected more than y'all do. So we psychologically, after a while, we brush it off our shoulders. Y'all ladies get rejected by a man one time, y'all hold it on for years on years on years on years. Nah, I'm telling y'all, it's just like that.
Y'all know y'all do.
Yeah.
See, a woman wants it to be 100%. Every man that she approaches, every man she attracts, or that she goes up to, she wants 100% success rate. You know what I'm saying? But not realizing that most women is going to have a way higher success rate than men. So a man, if we get rejected, we just brush it off because we're used to, we're the ones that, pursue. We're the ones that go at a lot of women.
So I'm gonna add a perspective. The perspective that I will add is this: a lot of times, to me, women are more intentional and strategic about who they decide to go after, right?
Scared.
Women, wait a minute.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, y'all was there. Y'all seen, I guess a lot of the ladies in the comments. I mean, well, in the crowd, how they responded, and then a lot of the women in the comments basically bringing up, how you don't see men out here, getting killed, for rejecting women. They keep bringing up how a lot of the men, who get rejected turn violent and all that. So that's basically the response that they using to come back at us on, why, men can't handle rejection as well as women.
So we basically, like I said, with y'all coming to the live show, and like I said, we appreciate y'all doing that on the front row. Y'all was very vocal, very vocal about different. Y'all was very vocal about different things, and we wanted y'all to get the opportunity, because we didn't feel like y'all got to say everything that y'all needed to say in the setting. So we want to give y'all opportunity to elaborate on anything from the show that you felt like you want to get your point across, whatever it is. So we're gonna first start off with this rejection topic and really give y'all sound breakdown of why do you feel like either we wrong or whatever it is y'all want to say. So whoever wants to go first on it, ladies, by all means, we ready for you.
So I first off, I just want to start off by saying that no one's perception or no one's opinions on different things, no one's ever wrong. People are going to see things in different lights, of course, because we're all individuals by nature, correct? So I'm sorry, my eyelash is falling off. But so I personally don't agree with that, because women, we don't hold on to it, but we do take a mental note, like everyone does, right? So I'm just gonna take that off. So I'm sorry. So we just keep a mental note of what happened and we learn from it. Men, I think men hold on to it more than women do, only because a man will get his heart broken by one woman in kindergarten and be like, oh, my first love, she left me for my boy at the playground, and ever since then I can never trust women again. And we'll carry that with every relationship they go into, and then the next suffer from that unless he finds that woman who breaks him down emotionally and just say, hey, it's okay to move on from that past. You know what I'm saying? So I just agree with that. Men definitely hold on to it more than women do. Women, we just like, okay, I just learned from this time and I'm just going to move on and know not to do that for next time. That's just my take on it.
We'll let y'all go before we respond.
My point to it, in a way, I do agree that you guys do take it harder than women, and I'm not saying all men. I would say most men do take it harder. Due to the fact of, especially if you guys are around your friends or whatever, and we'd be like, no, I'm good. Like, taking that rejection in front of your friends is also a pride, breaker. Like, damn, he couldn't hook that, like, so I think that, you guys will hold on to that. And then sometimes some men can get very disrespectful. Instead of just taking that and be like, all right, she good off me or whatever, it's, oh, well, she ugly anyway, or she stink, or look at her outfit. She ain't even all of that anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like I'm not gonna say all, but most men do take it bad, like, and for us women, like, I don't want to say that we're shallow, but sometimes depending on how you look or who you with and how we see you working other people will bring that rejection to you. Like, nah, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we watch a lot of stuff too. Like, we might come out to party and stuff, but we also watch people do what they do. So we're very visual and paying attention to things to see, like, oh, how he move and how he talking to this girl and that girl, and then when you come to me, you spit in the same ball game. So this is why maybe the rejection is coming as well. So
Yeah.
I agree. I mean, y'all both said it well, so I'm gonna just have to piggyback both of y'all. Yeah, I can't really say too much because they said everything. I feel the same exact way.
So you say you agree with them?
Yeah, definitely. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, and we the only part of the clip that I am upset it wasn't the full clip. It wasn't a full clip because it was cut off on the part where I said the reason I feel like men when men handle rejection better than women is because women don't put themselves out there to be rejected enough. And that was the main statement I said, because I do agree with you ladies that from the looks of it, that since men approach more, men are going to get rejected more. So you're going to see a variation of, oh, this man got rejected. After he got rejected, he called me out my name. This man approached me. Like, you're going to see a variation of that. But the fact that y'all women do not put themselves out there to be approached, I mean, to be to get rejected or put themselves in a position to feel like a man will feel if he gets rejected, we don't know how women will respond to it. And the fact that we feel like that women will not respond the same way as a man will respond in a situation like that baffles me, because it's plenty of men that can contest if a situation with a woman and a man says, well, no, you're not really my type, I'm not interested in you. What's wrong with you? Oh, you must not like women.
Yeah.
Oh, you must not know. Like a woman will break a man down real fast. a woman has no problem breaking a man down. So my thing is, if the shoe was on the other foot and women was approaching men and men was out there, nah, you ain't my type. Nah, you ain't my speed. You ain't my. You think women ain't going out there and get butt hurt and talk crazy and do all that? You think women not gonna do that? I don't feel like
that's why I say.
Yeah.
See, how am I say this?
Ladies, don't think about y'all. Do not think about yourselves.
I was about to say. Hey, listen.
Think about your girlfriends, your cousins. How would they respond in a situation where they get rejected?
Listen to this, bro, because do men out here get disrespectful? You know, when women be out here, when they be trying to approach women and women reject them, yeah, they do. You know, do they, go out their names, call them out their names, or some might want to get, violent, or however they, respond? Yeah, some men be doing that, but is that the majority of men? No, it ain't.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It's just that we just do it on a way larger scale. So you're going to get variations of reactions from multiple men. So, you do got a lot of men that do be doing that, but that's not the large percentage, or like the most men out here that just be out here, just out here, just every time they get rejected by, a woman, they do that, So, I mean, like I do, like when she brought up about how, the men, when they, we have to deal, some might have to deal with rejection, as a little boy. A lot of it, we are learning how to, approach girls, even my little cousin in the 4th grade, you know what I'm saying? She stopped. It was a girl in his class that said that she liked him, gave him a card and everything. You know what I'm saying? She stopped talking to him because her friends didn't like him. He already learned. You know what I'm saying? Now she stopped talking to him just because her friends ain't like him. Now he got to learn to chalk that up. Now being in 4th grade, moving on up, because he's starting. He's starting already. You know what I'm saying? To deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's ingrained
right.
in us. Comes up. Like I said, a lot of women don't really have to, really deal with it because they don't do it. And then when they do approach, you know what I'm saying? There was a lot of women that said that, oh, they approached one time, it didn't turn out the way they want, so they ain't never do it again.
Approach up again.
Or they just
done.
Or just like, hey, they approach one time, they never happen again. Or, it's just like they don't even want to, deal with that pressure, so they don't even do it.
Go ahead, T. Michelle.
Thank you. So I just wanted to interject really quick. So I just feel like for men and women, rejection, I just want to talk a little bit about rejection. I think rejection affects us as human beings because we all deal with insecurities, you know?
Yeah.
So when a woman approaches a man or a man approaches a woman and we get rejected, we take that time to self-reflect and be like, okay, so is it me? Like, what, something's wrong with me? Like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Because I think when I approach a man, I think I'm okay. You know, I think I'm cute. You know what I'm saying? I'm funny. I got personality. You know what I'm saying? So when I approach a man, I with my mind, I think I'm a score. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get his number. We're gonna click. We're gonna vibe. You know what I'm saying? So if a man was like, nah, T. Michelle, I'm good, I'd be like, well, damn, what is it? You know? So, and it's like, oh my God, the girl next to me had bigger boobs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I don't got no boobs. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the girl next to me, she had bigger boobs. Maybe that's what he's looking for. You know what I'm saying? But I know how to, what's the word I'm looking for? I know how to acknowledge that, or to do some self-reflecting and get me like, okay, well, maybe my approach was a little off. Was I too aggressive? Was I too soft? You know what I'm saying? So I just think that when rejections trigger a lot of insecurities, and then so if a man approaches a shorty and she like, nah, I'm good. He like, well, she ugly. Inside, do you really think it's because you're ugly? Why she turn you down? It's because you think you're really ugly. Maybe you got acne. Maybe your teeth not straight. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you got braces. You got to think about all this stuff, and then people don't know how to channel that in a more respectful way. Like, okay, Mom, thank you. It was nice talking to you. I hope you enjoy your night. They go into this whole big ordeal, and it ends up on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, and now you a woman beater.
It's an ego killer.
It's an ego killer.
The confidence level drops. Like it's all of that.
No, and I'm glad you said that, T. Michelle, because that's what I was really trying to break it down to. That this is human nature that we talking about. Like, regardless if you're a man or a woman, you don't like the feeling of somebody not accepting you or rejecting you or whatever you bring to the table. They don't want that. So whether you're a man or woman, you don't like that. But my thing is, and what Timo said earlier, is just that men just have been dealing with this longer. Like it's just in it. It's for a man, like I just said when he talked about that situation. For a man getting rejection, it builds character. I'm sorry. It builds the character of the man to when it comes to a situation to the point of that's not running through his mind. He's not sitting there and saying, oh, it's something wrong with me. Because once he done got over the fact of rejection, after rejection, sometimes you get accepted. And so after a certain point, a man knows either he can get women or he can't get women. And he has to move accordingly to that. And then that breaks down of how men approach a woman. That's why some men say, well, I know my game not like that, so let me just leave with my wallet. Or I don't look that good, so let me my personality got to be on 10. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, men have to figure out a way to make up for whatever they feel they lacking. So at a certain point, the rejection just comes to, okay, that she just don't want me. But that don't mean no woman wants me. But
right.
For a woman, but for a woman, since y'all do not put yourself out there to get rejected enough, that y'all are just like, I'm gonna wait for this man to approach me, and if he approach me, then but y'all are not putting yourself out there to be like, this man is my type. He looks so good. Like, I need to walk up and say something to him. And the man that's your exact type that you like, that you walk up to, and he just say, nah, I'm good on that. That y'all don't put yourself in enough of them positions to really know how to, it's no possible way you can handle that. There's no possible way you can figure out how to handle that without just going through the motions.
I don't agree with that though, because as women, and depending on the maturity level and how secure you are within yourself or whatever, like regardless of never being rejected before or having been rejected, I think within yourself you would know who you are as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong, when some women have insecurities and all of that, of course they're gonna take that rejection hard. But someone who knows what they got going on, who knows that they cute, who knows they got this, and this, or whatever, they not gonna take that rejection and be all, oh my God, he rejected me. Like it's not gonna be like that. So I kind of don't agree with that, because as women and growing into yourself and learning yourself and maturing, you would know what you're worth. You know what you got going on. So I don't think as women, I'm not going to say all women, but for most women, if they already know what it is, and they're not going to take that rejection hard, regardless if it's their first rejection or multiple rejections. I think we just handle things differently.
Also, what Kay just said, and what Noah is saying together, women, we can't put ourselves out there so much because we get labeled. You know what I'm saying? Like, but again, it's a two-faced coin. You know what I'm saying?
Labeled how?
We do want to approach a man. We do, but it's like, again, there's that perception. There's that.
We gonna get we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that.
There's that perception. There's that old tale that men are supposed to chase us, that we're supposed to be approached by the man. You know, if a woman walk up to, if I'm in a bar and I see Noble and I walk up to him, I'm like, hey, handsome, can I buy you a drink? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, nah, ma, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Some men won't know how to handle that shit. They may say I'm masculine. They may say that was too aggressive for him. You know what I'm saying? Why? I saw her looking at me, but let me approach her. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I was like, okay, well, I thought I was doing something nice. I didn't think I was coming off too strong. I just want to offer you a drink.
Nah, and it's not, and like I said, that's not on, and I think I said this at the last show, that's not on men. And that's what I'm trying to get women to understand. The stuff that's foreign to us, the only reason it's foreign to us because it's not done a lot. Like that, you might have been, like I said, you walking up to me at the bar, offering to buy me a drink. It's probably, like I said, there's probably 50 women in there. It's probably a whole bunch of women in there. So out of all the women in there, probably 2 said, I'm gonna walk up and be direct and say what I'm looking for. So if them 2 women gonna do that, I'm like, well, I'm not really used to that. That's kind of, it's different. Not saying that you did anything wrong. It's just it's looked at as in, this is different. I got to get used to this. But if more women did, more women had enough, whatever it is that you have to just walk up and approach men, then it wouldn't be strange. Stuff is strange when it's not seen a lot. It would not be strange if more women just did that. Nobody would look at it no type of way.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, because if I was in the bar, and a woman did that to me, I don't know how I would take that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying? Let me buy you a drink. You know what I'm saying? I'll be looking like that.
Voice on what he said it too. He been
no. I was about to say.
I hope she's a little bit more feminine when she says it.
So let me ask y'all a question. So let me ask y'all a question. So y'all okay with, like, let's say shorty come up to you, whatever, she buy you a drink and it's unusual, but then y'all end up kicking it off. Y'all okay once y'all go back to y'all dudes like, yo, shorty bagged me? Y'all okay with saying that?
But see, that's
because that's technically what it is, though.
But that's what I'm saying, though. A lot more times than not, and that's why I say, I don't know about, a woman, approaching in that manner, but even if she does put herself in position, like put herself in position to let the dude know that she's interested in him. More times than not, like I said, we still got to be the ones that, seal the deal. Like she ain't gonna be the one like, oh yeah, so can I get your number? Like I said, I know, like you said, you said you'll ask him for his number, but most still, you could tell that, okay, they putting themselves in position. They might be smiling, y'all having conversations, but, at the end of the day, it's like, okay, if I want her, I got to be the one to seal the deal. I got to be the one to ask her for the number. So it's like, okay, she put herself in position, but more times than not, it ain't going to go to the point where I'm going back to, oh yeah, hey, this don't book me, like,
you know what I'm
saying?
Like, why not though? Shorty made the first attempt though. So
yeah,
but hold on. But it's but it would be looked at, and like I said, for me, if I'm telling the fellas a situation like that, I'm a player like, y'all gotta get on my level. Y'all don't have women walking up to y'all. Y'all got
Period.
My game is real solid. They came up to me. You feel me? It ain't real solid.
Oh yeah.
I did no talking. I was in there pulling. Y'all was in there running y'all mouth all night. Didn't get nothing. That's what I would say. That's how I would put it. But like I said, it ain't. It's never in a situation where a man gonna be like,
you funny as hell.
Shorty came and bagged me. Go ahead, Mo.
No, I'm just laughing at you. I'm just laughing at what you saying. That's all.
Yeah, it ain't. It's never like I said. I don't think men. Like I said, if anything, with women approaching men, it would give them a bigger ego and feel more about themselves than less. I'm out here letting women bag me. Ain't no man gonna feel like that. He gonna like, well, my job just got a lot easier. That's all a man gonna feel like. Like he's like it's something, and we said this at the live show. Every man doesn't have the same level of skills. So if you see a man in the club and all the women walking up to him, you ain't gonna like, nah, I don't want to be that man. I don't know. Yeah, we don't want to be like him. We like, well, what he got going on. We trying to be like him. The women just walking up to him. He ain't doing nothing. So no man is ever gonna look at that as women walking up to me. Nah, that I think she bagged me. Ain't no man ever gonna look at it like that.
But I mean, but his skills still isn't just really how he looks though. Because even if it's a man, I guess a woman find attractive versus a woman that men find attractive, the man still has to put in more work. When it actually comes to actually getting women, it ain't like you say he's just standing there and then he don't have to do shit. And then just all the women coming to him, even if they are interested, they gonna come. But he still, has to do, something. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the woman, especially if she's attractive, you know what I'm saying? Then she gets a lot of male attention. She don't feel like she has to do anything. She just sit there. You know what I'm saying? Sit there, and then men gonna come to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't gotta do nothing. And that's how it be. A lot of the times.
I just think it has to be reciprocated. I'm gonna throw that word out there. If like Timo just said, definitely the men, definitely, because it's like, so I think the easiest part, this is just my opinion, the easiest part is the woman walking up. That's the easiest. It's done. She walked up, she's interested, right? So like when Timo said, like, you have to seal the deal. So I walked up to you, hi, how you doing? You already know I'm interested. I want to get to know you. So then it's like, okay, I want to feel the same way. Like, are you interested? So you gotta lead off with something. Can I buy you a drink? What are you eating? How's your day? I'm such and such. It's nice to meet you. However, whatever.
Yeah,
but it's
you
like
smell nice. Something.
Something. I like that Burberry shirt. My cousin got one. All 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's like, I definitely agree. It has to be reciprocated with the man. Once someone threw her the layup and he made the shot, now you got the ball, it's your go. Now you got to keep, you got to score again. Hey, can I have your number? Hey, okay, well, I think, you're beautiful. Or however it goes nowadays. Dating is so weird nowadays. I don't know how conversations go.
No, but that's all we were trying to break down too. And like I said, we about to transition to this next topic, but it all ties in. Is that all we're talking about? And I feel like when we tell about a woman approaching, she thinking about like how Kay put it. Like, I'm gonna go over there. I gotta ask him for his number, ask him for a drink. I'm basically bagging him. Like all we telling women to do is maybe a simple
put yourself
hi.
in position.
Maybe you look nice tonight. Just a casual. All we saying is just open up the lines of communication. You could say one word and the man can take over from there.
Yeah,
but
you
I'm
just like
saying, do something that as a woman that's gonna make you stand out, or show this man that I am interested in him, or make it, like I said, if this is the man that you want to talk to him, make it easier for him. Why are you making it harder for him if this the man that you're interested in? You should want to do as much as you can to let this man know I'm interested. And if he don't walk over there, that means, well, whatever it is. But I did all I can as a woman to show this man, okay, I want you to approach me. That's just how I look at it as. Oh, you go ahead.
But nowadays, that's what women are doing. Women are taking the approach to approach men now, whether if it's aggressive or feminine or whatever the case may be. A lot of women are doing that nowadays. It changes the narrative on, women not approaching, because a lot of women are. you know, they're taking the initiative to go after what they're seeing. So,
they are, but you know,
so yeah,
it's still a lot. It's still a lot that just want, like I said, sit back and
yep.
then really think that, okay, sit back and think they're just gonna get the man that they want. Now, sometimes,
Yeah.
you know, like I said, we just want, you know, I ain't saying the men. I think we still know that, you know, a lot of men still want to take the lead, but it's just, you know, they just asking for the interest, you know, to be mutual. You know what I'm saying? If you see that
I
the
agree.
person is interested in you, you want to see that they're mutually interested too. You know, that's just
And we need to and transition us to the next topic. You know, we just heard about Tia Mari. We heard we heard about Tia Mari and her, you know, being newly out here in the dating world and wondering why men are moving how they're moving and why the men feel how they feel. I mean, you've been married. Hey, you missed out. You missed out on the transition. And so, you know, I think the topic or what she tried to get across is that she feel like what Kay say, men ain't courting. She said men not courting no more. Men are feeling like it's all about them now. Go ahead, Mom.
No, I mean, I seen Kay's face when you said that. So I guess when you said
she probably
when she
heard
said
about
that,
it. She heard
you
about it.
know, I guess when they keep saying that men out here don't be courting no more, I'm trying to figure out, you know, why y'all say that.
Because they don't. Because
So what
they
they
don't.
do?
I don't know what they do. Because you see, I'm still single. So
No,
I don't know
but
what they do. Like, I don't know what they do. And I just choose, once again, I feel like I want that whole courting. I want someone to come and approach me and, you know, and I'm the type to reciprocate, like, especially, you know, if I'm feeling you, we vibing or whatever, like, I'm the type to reciprocate. But I want that person to make that first approach. I want that, even though, you know, it's not really what it is. I want that kind of fairy tale type of meetup and open car doors and open the door for me and pull out my chair, and you know, I want that. So that's in a way what I'm looking for, even though it's not really out there, but some men have that quality, you know, so maybe just that one just has not come yet, and that's fine. But for me, that's what I'm looking for. And it, you know, if that man chooses not to come, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm secure within myself, that I'm going to be okay regardless if I'm going to be with someone or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm secure in my life. I'm secure within myself to know, like, if it's not happening, it's not happening, and that's okay. So yes, you have to court me. You have to approach me. You have to let me know what you're looking for, that you want to date me and all of that. I need all of that. I want to feel like a princess or a queen or whatever you want to call it. That is me.
from Jump Street.
Why not?
Yeah, that's how
Why not?
that's what she said, and that's
Why not?
and that's because when I went back and watched the live show, and we was having our moment, me and you. I was on stage. We was having our moment. When I was discussing it, I was only talking about the approach part of it. And I feel like what women have to understand is that, and I'm glad that Kate clarified it, that she wants somebody from the approach to the court and all of that. And because I feel like women have to understand there's different stages. If we're talking about the approach part, then a man can approach a woman that he's interested in, and then from there he finds out more about him, about her, and he decides whether he wants to continue talking to this woman, to court this woman.
Mm-hmm.
But women feel like, and I feel like a lot of women feel like, from Jump Street, from the moment this man approaches me, he needs to go into court mode. And that makes no bit of sense, because why would a man court a woman he doesn't know? I just approached. I just met you. I know nothing about you. I don't know. All I know is I'm attracted to you. I like, you know, what I like the outside of you. I know nothing about you personally. So
But
I
in
would
order,
have to. Oh, go ahead, Kay.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Finish your point.
I would have to, as a man, get to know you to see if we are even compatible for a relationship or whatever it is to even decide whether I want to court you as a woman or not. Now, if we're talking about just a man being nice to a woman in general, I feel like every man, every man should have a cordial bone in order to say, I'm gonna treat you like a lady because you're a woman. But for a man to come off a rip and says, because courting is just basically y'all both going through a series of dates and getting to know each other to work towards marriage. But how are you gonna work towards marriage with somebody that you just met?
But you just said it though. You go through a series of dating each other, discussing things and all of that. So that's you getting to know. I'm not saying as soon as you meet me, like, oh, I have to get this or I have to buy her all these drinks, or I'm not saying that, but I'm saying gradually, if we're starting to text and have phone conversations and all, and we decide to start going out on dates, yes, I want to be courted, as in I want you to open my door. I want you to pull out my chair. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to me, that's all in the process of figuring out what is really going on or what we're deciding to do.
No, I know. Go ahead, T.
So no, real quick. So I just wanted to just say that I know you said why this is not happening now in the dating world with men and women. I think because other things are so accessible. You have Instagram, you have Twitter, you got Facebook. A lot of people just want to date. They don't want to jump into that courting stage right away because, why bother milk when you get the cow for free, as they would say, so we have social media who women could post. I could post something in my bathing suit, or I could do this and you could show interest in me. We've gone a few dates. We may develop a sexual relationship. We're just dating, but not only are you dating me, you may be dating Patricia and Susie too, along with T. Michelle. And then with Patricia and Susie, you may want to advance to courting with them because maybe it's something they meet some of your qualities that maybe I'm not meeting. You understand what I'm saying? So I think with Kay also, where I was taken from her is like, do I want to get treated with chivalry? If I'm saying it right, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Treat me with, say it again.
Chivalry.
Yes, treat me respectfully. Open the car doors. Do this. If it's raining, give me your jacket. Put the jacket on the floor. I don't step in the puddle. Little stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Buy me flowers. Text me. Mm-hmm. Tell me you're beautiful. Tell me I'm beautiful. Tell me I'm the only woman for you. If we're in that median, if we're in that transition to courting, like if you know that, you know what I'm saying, like do all that for me. Once I'm like, once a woman wants a man to do all of that, once he's like, okay, you're the woman for me, I found my queen, like forever. Now it's ball game. Now the sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? But people have to understand, women have to understand, and men have to understand, you could be dating multiple people, yes, sleeping with them sexually, and everyone's not going to be treated the same. Will you maybe the lucky one get picked out the bunch to take to the courted level? Maybe. If not, that's just all a part of the game. That goes for men too. Men don't want to believe that women date too and they sleep with multiple different men at the same time. They're dating. They go on dates. You're allowed to do that. There's no law against that. It's okay. Now, if I want to pick Timo over Noah and I want to marry Timo, we want to spend the rest of our life, that's okay. It just didn't work out for Noah. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, things are just accessible with certain things.
I want to get her thoughts.
I was about to say, you got something to say, Dave?
Well, I didn't want to say it wrong. I didn't want to say it name wrong. I'm looking at it.
They're hitting all the points for me. That's why everything I'm thinking they're already saying. I'm pretty much like Kato. Like I want to support it. I don't expect it off the rip, but I do believe by the time I agree to go on a first date with you, I am expecting that because we're not gonna go on a date right away. That I'm just not that type of person. But yeah, I'm definitely. I want my door opened. I want you to pull out my chair. I want you to order my food. But I'm also
order your food.
I believe if it's a man that I'm really interested in.
y'all, he getting to know you for real, man.
And he really know her.
Hey, get her the filet mignon.
First date, I like
that. You know how you order your steak and all that.
I mean, that's just how I am. Like, I'm just a little more traditional in that sense. Like, I want to be traditional in that sense. So, yeah, I'm expecting all of it.
Now y'all do know. I mean, there's a difference between a man that actually is chivalrous and opens doors versus he just doing that just to make a good impression. Now, it could look nice. You know what I'm saying? He opening your doors, pulling your car, opening the car door, pulling your seat back, and all that. Letting you sit in, and then but he's just doing it because that's not what he does. He just trying to make a good impression. Now you dealing with this dude 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all walking, you're like, oh snap, I forgot I gotta open the door. He try and catch up and open your door because it ain't something that he's remembering now because it wasn't really something that he naturally does. So I mean, like, a lot. I mean, I open doors. I don't really do the car door or knock on the door and walk her out. A lot of the time.
Why your face went up like that?
You know what I'm saying?
Why the face went up?
Opening doors is something that I naturally do, but that's just because it comes natural. But as far as some dudes just do it because they just trying to make a good impression. So if they just trying to make a good impression, it's only gonna be for so long.
I'm with Mo. I got something against car doors too. I ain't gonna lie. I got something. I got something against car doors. And I agree with Mo too. I feel like what y'all speaking about, ladies, y'all not even speaking about courting. That's just if a man has that in him, he has that in him. Like for me, I don't need to open the door for a woman, to do nice things for a woman. You don't have to you can do that every day. Like you can do that every day in your past and open the door. Like you just talking about a man being a gentleman. Like that's like if a man's either a gentleman or he's not, or he can put on the front like he a gentleman, or not. But like I said, that's some of that stuff that has nothing to do with if a man likes you or not. Some of that stuff may be instilled in that man from his mama or his father. Open the door when you see a woman, open the door for her. If a woman can't get some from a top shelf, like helping a woman out. Some of this stuff is just helping a woman out. Some of this stuff is just instilled in a man or not instilled in a man. But if we talking about the courting, all I was trying to say is, and I'm not knocking with Kay. I'm not knocking with Kay. I'm not knocking with any of y'all are saying. I feel like y'all should get what y'all want. What I am trying to establish for y'all is, as women, you have to make sure that you are getting to the courting stage. Because a lot of women feel like the courting stage is that immediate, whatever it is. But like what Kay said, if you're having a conversation and y'all are texting, in that time we all getting to know each other, that's when Kay supposed to tell the man, well, I expect this, I expect that. I want you to treat me like,
don't do that.
Like that's
hell no, don't do that.
So, but I'm saying she is supposed to.
Why not?
I mean, he said the man gonna use you. The man gonna use you if you tell him
making it easy for him.
How
She's
you
making
want
it
him to
easy.
treat you.
So
but I'm saying,
these dudes out here, you sitting there coming in off gate telling them, oh yeah, I expect this is what I want. He just sitting back taking notes. So even if he don't want nothing serious, he can do basically everything you say just to get what he wants. And then you gonna probably, months later or however long you be talking to him, be like, man, he changed. He switched up. He ain't keeping the same energy. I mean, he ain't, what I'm saying? His energy was, he only wanted one thing from you, but you gave him the blueprint on how to get access. So sometimes you really gotta, actually deal with a man and actually really see what he on and really just, feel his vibe and energy. If he, is messing with you and there's certain things, I mean, you can probably, let him know certain things you like, along the way. But if you giving him too much, what I'm saying, and then he ain't on nothing, what I'm saying, he'll use that.
I agree to that. I agree to that if you tell a man too much, he gonna give you exactly what you asking for. That doesn't necessarily mean that's him as a man. But I was just saying off of the level of, before y'all get to the courting stage, it has to be y'all both on the same page. Is you understand what both each other's looking for. And so however y'all discuss that, if that's, I'm looking for a relation, marriage, whatever step that is, it has to be discussed before the courting stage, because the courting stage is y'all working up to something, whether that's relationship, marriage, you're working up to something. So before y'all get to that stage, it has to be established. What are we doing? What is this? What type of relationship dynamic do we have? And if the man says, I'm interested in you from the time that we have been talking I enjoy your vibe. I like spending time with you. You're a good conversationalist. I'm attracted to you, and I want more with you. And the man says a relationship, because y'all gotta hit a relationship or marriage. The man has to say that. Y'all cannot assume that that's what a man wants. The man has to say directly he wants a relationship with you and potentially work to marriage or something along them lines. If he does not say that, that may not be what he wants. So he has to say directly that's what he's looking for.
Even if he's treating you a certain type of way, you know, he's treating you a certain type of way that you might feel like, okay, you know, you know what I'm saying? He asked me if I ate today, you know what I'm saying? He's showing that he cared about me. You know, I mean, like, you know, it's just, you know, little things you thinking, but he actually, like you said, he got to be direct when he actually saying like, yeah, I'm interested in you. I want to see where this goes. I want a relationship with you. But, you know, we don't just get to assume it just because you like the way he's treating you. Like, because he like, that just might be who he naturally is.
But basically what I'm saying is, until that conversation has happened on both sides and y'all both agree on moving forward, y'all are not in the courting stage. Y'all are not in the courting stage. That's when the courting stage starts. Anything beyond that, y'all just talking to get to know each other. And on that playing field, the man gives you as much attention as he feels he needs to give you, and the same thing that you to the man. Because I still feel like, regardless if the man approaches you or not, the woman still have to show why this man should want to be with her. She still have to show qualities of why this man feels like, okay, like what T. Michelle says. I'm talking to other people, but why should I cut off all my other people, anything else I got going on, just focus on you and be in a relationship with you? Sometimes women feel like if the man approached me, I got it in the bag.
Yeah.
Oh, he got to prove himself to me.
That's the thing, though, yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean, I feel like that, you know, when we dating, I guess, when we have multiple people that we you know, talking to, it makes it harder to really give, you know, one of them a chance, because, you know, all of it, because you already know, all it does is really just teach. Let's say you dating 5 people at a time, and one of them piss you off. Okay, now your attention just goes to the other 4, and what's it called? Then the one that you upset with, they in the back burner for like the next week or so, until you probably not even upset with them no more. It's just like, just, really just, I feel like dating multiple people really makes it harder. And I'm just listening to what you're just saying about, multiple people talking at at one time is like, all right, I mean, how you really giving them all a chance for real?
So I feel as though, not just speaking personally, I'm just saying, like, in general, this is just my thought process. Like, at a certain age, man or woman, you reach certain levels of maturity. I mean, I'm in my 30s. I'm not gonna throw my age out there right now, but I'm in my 30s, and I have immature moments. It's natural. But for the most part, when it comes to certain things, dating and relationships, if I'm talking to 5 different men, or a woman is talking to 5 different men, and one of them has not met her standards, or he has done something that is, as we call it nowadays, a red flag, flag on the play, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? It's up to that person, which people don't do this very often, but it's up to that man or up to that woman to say, listen, you did something I really didn't like. I don't know if I can move forward with it. You don't got to go into like, oh, I'm still talking to Mikey, Johnny, and Albert. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go into all of that. You just continue on with your life or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're not, I don't juggling. It's like you're dating. You know what I'm saying? Can you walk and chew gum? You could talk to multiple different people. You know how to keep up with a conversation? Or are you going to be like, oh, I said something to David and I forgot I said something to Robert. And they're like, oh, remember you said this? I mean, so I just feel.
Yeah, it do be like that.
I think is that there's something in each person that you're not going to like. And that there's going to be something in one person that they have the complete package, not completely put together, not completely perfect, but they check off everything off the list. He does this. He goes to church. He does this. He opens the car doors. He cooks dinner. He helps me. He's emotionally supportive. Then y'all take it from there and you figure out what y'all going to do. You understand what I'm saying? Because after that, it's like, okay, so we're here now. I'm interested in you. You're interested in me. We meet each other's standards. We meet each other's qualifications. Now what? Where you want to go? What you want to do? Do you want to pursue this? Like, what are we going to do? And if it doesn't work out, on to the next one. I mean, there's a million people on this planet. You know, someone is bound to come to you and you're going to be a magnet with somebody. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just.
Do y'all ladies agree with T. Michelle of dating multiple people, or what do y'all feel about that?
Deej, go ahead, Deej.
I mean, yeah, I've said that on our podcast numerous of times to different women
Okay.
that come on. I believe in, playing the field and seeing, what connection is stronger than the other, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in putting all your eggs in one basket, because then when you put all your energy into one person and it don't work out, then you all distraught and all discombobulated when you could have been out with John last week. Like, mm-mm.
For real.
Go out with all of them, get a schedule, figure it out.
Okay.
What they going off of though?
But I do believe in being transparent about it as well. Like, if that's what you're doing, like, I do believe in being transparent with the men, or if you're a man, being transparent with the women, because you know what I'm saying. Like, if you go for a job interview, or you're interviewing for a candidate for a job, and you ask them, like, are you seeking employment like somewhere else? Like, that's gonna make you wanna. It's somebody that you really like, and you want to hire them. Like, you're gonna be on your P's and Q's to get them in there. And I'm a firm believer in that. Like, I need you to know, like, yo, I got options and they're active. So I need you to be on your P's and Q's, or you're gonna get left. Like, get out the way, because John is next. That's just how I see it.
Let somebody love you for real.
Yeah, like, if you're not there yet, you feel like you're not on that level, then okay, respectfully, just move aside.
Go ahead, Kay. I'm about to go
So
ahead.
I'm the opposite of them. I'm the opposite of them, because I don't believe in that. I mean, I understand what they're saying and I get it. The mindset of dating multiple people, but for me, I just, in a way, don't know how to do that. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like I put my all into somebody. So to me, that's just who I am. I'm always, willing to be there for someone and all of that. So it's for me because it's naturally what I do, I can't do that into multiple people. You get what I'm saying? Even though everybody may not deserve what I give and how I am. So it's kind of harder for me. So for me, I date one person at a time. I talk to them and then figure out what's going on. And if it comes down to it not being it, then, don't get me wrong. There's been times that I done took stuff harder than other, breaking off with other men versus other men, like, being, hurt by it or whatever the case may be. But it comes down to, like, I know within myself, I can't date multiple people. That's just not something I have in me to do. So I'm the opposite of those two.
I feel that you
on that too.
You're a Cancer, right, Kay?
Yes.
Yeah, them Cancer, we love hard.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Like what's it called? When I was in my whole phase, you know what I'm saying? Just when I was in my whole phase, just
good
trying
transition,
to
juggle, good transition. I like that.
trying to juggle, talking to 4 or 5, different women at the same time. That shit was a headache. You know what I'm saying? Like, texting, forgetting conversations, texting, one chick that I'm thinking I had a conversation with, but it's like I said,
and it's energies. That shit sucks for real, man. Energies. It's too many different energies. It's too much.
I guess I'm in the middle, to be completely honest, because I was low key on Dave's and T. Michelle's side. I'm like, yeah, but my thing, it really comes down to, I think it needs to be a cap on how many people you're talking to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Like, no, I agree, because it's getting outrageous. Y'all talking about talking to 4 and 5 people at one time. I'm like, ain't no way in the world.
Hey, remember at our first live show, what they say, 7?
Who talking to that many people? Who got that much time to sit there and try to learn about all these different people? I don't really want to know about that many people at that many times. So my thing is, I do agree that you, for me, like, I'm just speaking for me, the max I can probably do is probably 2. I can probably do 2. I 2 as in getting to know both of them and seeing which one is. But beyond 2 is just like, what are you really? What is it that we really doing? Like if I'm taking information from her, taking information from her, taking information from her. Like what am I really doing at the end of the day? Like I feel like you got to. It's you can try this one, try that one. If neither one of them work, then get them out of there. Or one of them work, but what's the point? My thing is, why won't you just wait? Let's say, okay, I'm talking to this person. I'm talking to this person. Okay, neither one of us them. Okay, both of them gone. Now let's get to more people. You get what I'm saying? Why am I trying to gather all these people at one time? What's the point of me gathering all these people at one time? I'm talking to 6 or 7 people at one. What's the point in that?
I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe y'all could tell me. I mean, if this ain't the case for y'all, but I feel like maybe it's just that strategy of trying to get to the end goal quicker. They want somebody that they can actually build with and be with long term, so they try and hurry up. And the more people you talk to, the faster it is that you'll find that one person versus actually just taking that one, because you're gonna come across more people that ain't for you than that is for you more times than not. So I mean, like
I agree.
You're just going one at a time. You know what I'm saying? One at a time. It'll make the process slower. Then I guess they feel like if you do, 3, 4, 5 at a time.
I don't feel like 3 or 4 is gonna speed up the process. I just feel like you just gotta back up. Like I mean, that's all it is. I mean, I don't really. And then on top of that, Mo, like I said, I don't know about the ladies, but as men, us saying we dating 4 or 5 different women, gotta take them out, gotta buy their meals, gotta know. Hey, Mo, we gotta know what to order for them. If we doing all that,
I don't know what they call it.
That's expensive anyway.
That's what your man. That's what your man. And I wasn't a fan of this guy, but this one thing I did agree with him. That's what your man Kevin Samuel said on one of his lives that he did. He was talking about, because he was asking one of the women that came on there. She said that she dates multiple dudes at a time, and then he told her, he said, "I mean, of course you do. I mean," he says, "It's easy for you. You ain't paying. You know what I'm saying? You ain't paying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
It's different for a man that's dating multiple people at a time, because he's coming out of his pocket. You know what I'm saying, with all of them.
I mean, not all the time. I mean,
more times than not.
No, I mean, listen,
I agree.
I agree. I agree.
I'm in the middle, because if I know I don't want to, so if I'm talking to 4 or 5 men, I'm not sleeping with all of them. So if I choose to go out with one guy that I'm not sleeping with, we could go half. We could split it, because I don't want to feel like I have to give you something. I don't want to feel like you're obligated, or you did this or you did. No, it's a mutual agreement. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a fan of the friend stage. Definitely. Like, I would definitely want to be your homie. I definitely want to have that connection with you, that vibe with you, that we are definitely can move on to the next level, aside from the sexual or physical, you know what I'm saying? Aside from the physical. So it's going to be times I don't want you to pay for nothing. I want you to do shit for me. Please don't. It's all right. Let me buy you a drink. You ain't even got to do it. It's on me. And I don't want no dick at the end of the night. It's okay. You can go. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want that obligation. You know what I'm saying? I don't. So if you're going out with a woman, you feel like she always has to pay, because those types. Those women are definitely existing more and more every day, because it's like that's what the world is nowadays. He got it because I'm the woman and I look good on his shoulder, and he gonna go out with me. I'm the prize. He gonna pay. You gotta pay for this. Ain't that how the song goes? You gotta pay for this. You know what I'm saying? So if you want me to be interested furthermore into you, or even have thoughts of humping you or whatever, you gotta show me that you worth getting that. So it's not for all women. It's the women that you choosing to deal with. Same vice versa goes for men. You know them women when you see them. You know them men when you see them. You know a guy who ain't tricking if he got it, and you know a nigga who is tricking if he got it. You know them. They in plain sight. So I just like I'm not for that. Sometimes I don't want you to pay. I'll pay. Sorry. We go to Wendy's, get a 4 for $4. We go to Applebee's. We could do that. I buy
regardless if he pay, because I'm a fan of, yes, you should be paying. Should be here and there. If we're like further along here and there, and I want to decide to take you out, that's fine. But even if you are paying, don't expect me to put out either. Don't expect me to put out.
I don't understand how that's an equal trade.
Yeah, like don't expect me to put out.
Now I got to sleep with you.
I'm glad. Y'all brought this up, because that low key, me and Mo was upset, because that was one of the questions we wasn't able to get to at the live show. We wasn't able to have the conversation. But the question was, ladies, do y'all feel that if y'all are giving a man sex, do you feel like he's obligated to fund your lifestyle in any way? Dude, or
No.
not even fund your lifestyle, chip into your lifestyle in any form, shape, or form. That means you can depend on that man to do anything for you.
I'm gonna say no. Like, I'm not expecting him to do anything. If he chooses to want to do that, that's fine. That's a bonus for me. But as
It's gonna
far as
come
what
across your mind though.
Like,
I'm giving this man, I'm opening my legs for this man. He can't help me out with sex. You know what I'm saying?
it's to me, see, but then I have to go with how long we're actually dealing with each other. You get what I'm saying? I'm not expecting you to dish out money if we've only been dealing with each other for a month. Now, do I expect to be able to talk to you about things or whatever that I may be going through? Yes, but am I expecting you to dish anything out? No. Now, if we already hitting a year, you get what I'm saying, and I'm going through stuff, and you still not putting out, then it'll go through my mind like, all right, what's up? Like, you see me, because I'm not the type to ask either. I'm not going to ask you to help me. Like, if you see me struggling, you see something that I don't have or whatever, then I feel as though that you should be able to just go out and do it. Or, hey babe, here, take this to put it towards whatever you need to, whatever. That's just me. But off the rip, no, I'm not expecting that. I'm just expecting you to be my support system. If we're at that talking stage and we're getting to know each other or whatever, and if I decide to confide in you about something, I'm just looking for your support. You know what I'm saying? As far as listening and things like that.
Because I'm gonna let you two ladies go. I mean, because we asked the question because a lot of women feel like for them to give up their body or to give up their body to a man, there has to be something in return that they're getting back. That it just can't be a mutual thing. Is we're both just having sex, as in I'm getting sex, you're getting sex. That's it.
Isn't that a mutual transaction?
Like
That's mutual.
It has to be something else. Oh, you got to drop a bag, or you got to do something to make me feel like me giving my body to you is worth it. So we asked that question: Do y'all ladies feel like that? Do y'all feel like giving up your body in return? It can't just be, well, we just both having sex. It has to be something that you feel like you gained in return from that man. Go ahead, T.
So for my thoughts on the topic, I feel as though, like Kay said, it has a lot of variations. The timing, the connection you have with that person. So like everyone is different. I grew up in an era, again, I'm in my 30s. I grew up in an era that you tell somebody you just sleeping with a man, they're like, what he doing for you? Like, you just giving him box, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just fucking. And I was like, yes, and I would say yes, because that's all I want from him. Like, I don't want nothing from him. Very independent women. There are a lot of women like that. We're very independent, very strong. And, sometimes when you give a man your body, it comes with other things. Like Timo just said, headaches and stuff. Just like y'all, there's some things that we don't want to deal with either. And that's okay. And that's okay for us, So, I have mixed feelings about it. If I'm dealing with somebody, like Kay said again, if I'm dealing with somebody for a certain amount of time, I'm not going to come off and ask you. But if you see what's going on, and if you want to, I expect you. If I call you, say, hey, I got a flat tire on the side of the road, and you can't be like, all right, well, I'm about to pull up. What the hell are you good for then? You know what I'm saying? Because everything should always be reciprocated. You come to me and say, you know what I'm saying, I don't got gas. Okay, here's $20. Here's $40. It's okay, take it. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be there for one another, because these are the things that you're looking for when you want to pass that stage of courting into marriage. And you want someone you can crutch on. Y'all lean on each other. You build a foundation together. How can I build a foundation? You show me stages that you're selfish, or not even selfish, that you just, you don't pay attention. Basically, that's what it boils down to. You don't have to tell me you're hungry, I'm gonna feed you. You don't got to tell me to clean up, I'm gonna clean. You don't got to tell me certain things. And some women are like that. And so I don't, off the rip, nah. But if you're around and we making this something, you know what I'm saying, you should. Because you're not gonna have to tell me. I'm just gonna do. As a man, you should just do. somebody busts in this house, I expect you to jump in here and get right. You know what I'm saying? Don't just, oh, I didn't know what to do. What? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
How about you, Dej?
For me, so I'm a firm believer in everybody comes for something. So at my age, I'm not interested in casual sex. So I feel like by the time I'm giving my body to you, I am expecting certain things. I'm expecting 9 times out of 10 we're going to be in a committed relationship. We're dating with intentions of marriage. So I feel like at that point I am expecting the provider aspect of a man, to provide, whether it's financially, whether it's emotionally, whether it's spiritually. I'm more, by the time you get my body, like you gotta, so to speak, like you gotta stimulate my mind first. So I just feel like by the time my body, you even had my body, like, yes, what I'm looking for something in return, but it's more on the committed aspect, like committed relationship, committed spiritually, all that. Like that's what I'm looking for, and that's only because I'm past the casual sex stage. But I would say for people who are just like dating, and I think I'm just saying it now just because of the age that I'm in, and I can look back and reflect. Like I had wished that I had held off. Like back in the day, I'll be like, within the first 10 minutes, and I meet a man, I already know whether or not I'm going to sleep with you. I've already made up in my mind, like, yeah, I'm gonna sleep with you or I'm not. Like I had wished that I knew what I knew now back then, because I would have saved my body from a lot of men, a lot of headache, a lot of trauma that then came from it. But only because I didn't. So I would say for people who are dating now to just hold off on sex as long as you can. Because I remember we talked about this before, where we've asked men, like, what's the longest you've made a woman wait to have sex with you? And most men ain't saying past 30 days. And that blows my mind, because I'm just like, so you just out here just passing it out? Like, like every woman has act like you dating 3-4 women and everybody gets a test drive. Like you're not reserving nothing. So.
I agree with that. I respond to what y'all was saying. Like I feel like when women have taken the approach of and Deja put it perfectly. When women take the approach of I need something in return from sex, they feel like they invested something or put something in this man, and all this man wanted from them was sex. And a lot of women felt like, well, if all men just come at me for sex, and that's all they want, and that's just not all I want, then I need to make sure it's a fair exchange. As in that they're getting sex with me, but in return, I'm getting whatever I want as a woman. If that's financial help, if that's whatever as a woman I desire, that's what women feel like they want to do now, because they feel like, a man just, I guess they feel like a man just having sex with them ain't enough. A man just coming in there, because I feel like a lot of women, even if they do have sex, sometimes women say, outside of that, I want more. I want more than sex is cool, but outside of that, I want more. And they feel like, okay, if I mess with this man, we can have sex, but I want something beyond that. And then they get in a situation and realize that all this man want to do is have sex with me. So a woman say, okay, if a man you coming in and all you asking for is sex, and that's all you want from me, then I need to get some return, because that's just not enough for me anymore. So I understand where women are coming from when they take the approach. But for women as a whole to just feel like if a man's coming in my life, he needs to provide something off the gate, or it's nothing we can do with each other, I feel like that's the issue.
Okay, real quick. I know Timo gonna say something. Before Timo says something, I just want to throw this out there. I just want to put this on the table. Happy Thanksgiving. Put the turkey on the table.
All right. Y'all
men are not making it kind of easy like that. You know how we said earlier, men are leading with their wallets. A lot of men are doing that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas, they come today, I pay like I weigh. Now, if you from back in the day, you know what that saying means. You know what that saying? I pay like I weigh. A woman hear that, antenna's going on. Spidey senses. It's like, okay, I got me the big fish, not the little one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean you pay like you weigh? Like, I could take care of you. I could do this. I could do that. And men are doing that. Men are doing that. Rappers been doing this. This has been happening for a long time. This has been saying, it's been broadcasted in the music, all in the media. it's a red flag, but it's your homies that's doing it. They making it hard for you. Because then there's a guy out there who not the big fish. He the little fish. And he don't pay like you weigh. And
Wait,
then,
so what's the red flag?
Nah, I mean, just
What
him
part was the
coming,
red
him. I mean, a man really just coming in leading with his wallet. I tell women that all the time. If he's coming in leading with his wallet, love bombing, doing all these things off gate, saying he's, trying, take you to Dubai. He only met you 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? Or he, he's telling you that, he's in love with you. He only known you a week. He could see himself being with you the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying? All these different type of stuff. A woman might look at him. He applying pressure.
Oh, hey,
You know what I'm saying? He applying pressure. He you know what I'm saying? He coming on strong.
Oh,
he let me know what it is, and it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say all that, red flag. You know what I'm saying? Him, dude that lead with his wallet, and then when he comes across a woman that sees it and then drains him, you know what I'm saying, or actually takes all this money, then he complaining. Vice versa. Just like a woman that's leading with her body. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Always walking out with her titties out. You know what I'm saying? Every picture you see her posting, she got her ass towards the camera, and then you wonder why
y'all liking them though. But y'all liking the pictures.
But then you wonder why you getting all men that just want to come, but that just want to have sex with you. And I was gonna ask you that. I was gonna ask you, ladies, do y'all feel like that most men want something serious, or do you feel like most men just want sex?
Like what? Like off rip?
No, I mean just in general. I mean, like, do you feel like they want to find, most men want to find somebody that they can build with long term and be serious with? Do you feel like most men are out here just looking for sex?
I'm going with more towards this is how I'm thinking. I think now in this day, men really want a woman they could be with, but it's very hard to find that because of what I mentioned earlier. We're giving it up so freely. It's out there. It's right there. You ain't got to work that hard to get it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like they see a lot of women doing that. They think women like that who are more conservative and who are more wholesome don't exist, when in actuality they do. Stop letting the fantasy world consume reality. You know what I'm saying? But then also, don't think that men don't like the fantasy world. They love the fantasy world. They just want to dibble and dabble. They want to play in the fantasy world, but in reality, they want to go home to wholesome. They want to be with Trina, but then they want to go home to Harriet Tubman. I'm just saying. You know? I'm just saying.
She said Harriet Tubman now.
Whoa.
That's the first thing that came to my mind. Harriet Tubman, I'm pretty sure she was in the crib cooking, cleaning. She was getting it right. She was trying to.
Harriet Tubman looking mean too. Go ahead.
She was getting us right to freedom. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Trina, she out here. She the queen of Miami. She's shaking ass. She's doing whatever. So whatever. But I'm just saying, like, nowadays, I know men definitely, they do want that. They do want to settle down. They don't just want sex off the rip. Because if you giving up sex off the rip, it's like, nah, I just can't. They can't deal with that. They're going to hump on you, but they're not going to take you.
I think it's 50-50.
They're not going to take you seriously. They're going to fuck on you. They're not going to take you serious.
I think it's 50-50. Some men still in that stage that just want sex, and some men are actually looking for somebody to actually be with. I think it's a little of both.
What about you, Dave? Oh, okay.
Oh, dang. I don't know, because they be confusing. I'm just have, I guess it's 50-50 too. I mean, I see some of my homegirls, they dealing with men who, actually want something from them, and they just not, taking the bait. And then also see some homegirls with it. I mean, they dealing with somebody clear as day, like he don't got no real intention for you. So I guess it's 50-50.
Did you have anything you want to add to your point, Kay? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's fine. I also feel like I think it comes to a certain point in for a male to know when to actually put sex aside. You get what I'm saying? some men, they're not at that level of maturity that they end up just thinking about sex. So just like Dej said, like she's looking for somebody to deal with her mentally, spiritually, or whatever before they even get to even having her, so and a lot of men aren't at that place yet. A lot of men end up just as like, I'm just trying to fuck, like, and that's why I say it's still 50-50, because it still comes out as they're just looking for sex. And I'm like, yeah, sex is a bonus, but it comes down to you actually learning who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like I had brought up, as a side conversation, like, in order for you to turn me on, I like foreplay. You know what I'm saying? You can't just think that you won't fuck on me and I'm wet. Like, no, it doesn't happen.
Right up in that.
Yeah, like, no, it's just, and then you happy about what happened, but I'm like, well,
that's it.
For me, it's not that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, hey, most men, if we approaching you though, hey, we already have thought about sex. Now, if he actually wants something more than just sex, you know what I'm saying? He is going to carry it a certain type of way. But I did a poll, on my story, because I be hearing that, a lot of women say that, all men out here just wanting sex. You know what I'm saying? So I asked them, I said, single men, I said, do y'all actually want, I asked the single men, do y'all want something? Do y'all actually want something long term and serious? Find somebody that y'all can be long term with and actually build something serious with, or do y'all just out here and want to have sex and have fun? Was it 77? I think 77% said that they want something serious and long term. Only like the other 23% said that they just want to have sex. So, the whole narrative that men out here just want to have sex. You know what I'm saying? Ain't, what I'm saying? It just, ain't false. Now, what are these women doing that just, giving off a lot of these sexual attention? Go ahead, no.
Oh no, I was just gonna say from the 77 and the 23%, both of them, it's 100%. They want to have sex. The sex is a given. Like I don't understand why the people trying to get around. If as a woman you find yourself attractive, you would want a man to find you attractive. And if a man finds you attractive, that's a way for him to show his attraction to you, that I'm sexually attracted to you. And there's other ways. I see the face. There's other ways he can show you, but I'm saying being sexually attractive, there's nothing wrong with a man being sexually attracted to a woman. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with the man being sexually attracted to a woman. But my thing is, if the man is sexually attracted to the woman, does he want more beyond that? And I feel like a lot of men want to have sex, but after the sex is over, they still want to find a woman they can settle down with and be with long term.
No, see, but hey, real quick, that's why these dudes need to have that dick discipline though. Like she was talking about, dudes don't be out here making chicks wait. You know what I'm saying? So if you dudes out here really had motherfucking dick discipline and wasn't really fucking on anything, they would see that a lot of these chicks ain't on nothing. You don't even if you don't hit them.
I agree with that.
If they waited long enough, then you would get to know her and realize, like, damn, she broke and she got some shit with her. Like, I might want to, scale back a little bit with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, a man will save themselves a lot of headache if you would just keep it in your pants just a little bit longer.
But what we do is, you know what I'm saying? We'll see that she ain't on shit, or we'll see certain red flags or certain things we don't like, and then we'll just put her in the only sex category. Oh shit, I ain't gonna take her serious. You know what I'm saying? But I'll still hit though. You know what I'm saying? And then we end up that's how we end up getting to the to that point that you're talking about.
Go ahead.
That's a question.
Go ahead.
For the men. Please answer this for me. As a man, if you are sleeping with a woman and you have no other intentions with her, and deep down she wants something else, if I ain't never going to take it to that level with that woman, why do you continue to sleep with her?
I mean, I'll answer.
Cricket.
I thought he was about to go. I'm letting him go.
I'm looking. I was trying to read the energy. I was looking at you, but it's basically, and I don't understand, why this gets pulled away from any other thing. This falls in the same category as you keep a woman or a man keeps flying back to his toxic ex, or you know it ain't gonna work, but you keep going back. A lot of stuff is just off of human emotions, human nature, whatever it is. It falls under. I know this woman. Me and this woman has nothing established to where we're not gonna go farther. She knows that we're not gonna go farther, but we keep having sex. So I'm basically saying that to say that it is wrong, but it's still upon the two parties to both go their separate ways. And people act like, and the same thing we say all the time, why you keep going back to that ex? That ex ain't no good. But you know why you keep going back to that ex. You know why you keep going back to the ex. So everybody has that backsliding, whatever it is. Oh, I tried to leave this situation. I couldn't find a better situation. I went back. So it could be a lot of reasons to why this man is constantly messing with this woman. But it's not on just that man. It takes two parties to have sex. They both have to go ahead.
That's just an excuse. That's just an excuse.
I want to know what she. Hold on, I want to know what she. So are you saying that he's continually having sex with her, leading her on, making her think he wants a relationship, or she already knows what it is?
I mean, that's why I get where Noble's coming from, but at the same time, it's like, man, y'all be knowing, like,
knowing what?
Y'all know, like, y'all never had like dealt with a chick, and that's why I get what he's saying. Like, it's definitely on both parts. Yeah. But I'm just gonna be transparent. Like in the past, like I've been that woman before where I think that okay, as long as I keep sleeping with him, that one day he gonna get it together. One day he gonna take me. Like one day we gonna get there. But it's like, at the time I remember like I may have nagged him about it, or I may have constantly said this, said that. But it's like, if you know that you don't have those intentions for me. And at that time, I didn't have the emotional intelligence to separate myself from this man because I thought that giving him my body was enough to make him.
I just know, bro. I mean, like, no, that's where these women be messing up.
But what I'm trying to say, I really just wanted to hear your perspective on it because I always feel like every time I ask a man that question, we always get that response, and it's like I never hear the accountability on the man's part because the bottom line is that you have access to that woman in that way. You know that she wants more. You ain't gonna give it to her. She just gonna be stupid. Let's just call it what it is. She's just stupid enough to still spread her legs. But why do you continue to do that if you know that you're not going to get this woman what she's looking for?
That causes drama too. It causes drama too.
I mean, I agree, but I mean, like I said, we ain't saying that the man don't play no part. But if he's clearly, like that's why I asked, because if he's clear, because what men will be out here clearly telling women that I don't want no relationship, or this is all I want. And then she knows she wants a relationship. She knows she wants something more, but she continue on, or she even goes ahead and still entertain that situation. So I mean, like if she chooses to entertain that situation, then I mean, like
it's
no.
Go ahead.
Why you entertaining? Why you entertaining it?
Yeah, just stop. Just stop.
I mean, what you think? What you think? Why he's entertaining it? He's getting what he wants.
But that's
just stop.
But see, that's your much as at fault as she is. Yeah.
Right. Why you want that headache?
Oh no, we not saying
we never said he wasn't.
So wait,
why y'all not able to walk away from it then? If y'all know that it's gonna
that's what I said earlier. Like why are y'all trying to, just because we're men, just because a man's a man, he doesn't have the same way she put it. Oh well, a woman's just not emotionally intelligent enough to tell what's going on. The same thing could be going on with a man. He could be going through whatever it is, to where he's clinged on to the situation, to where he doesn't know when to let it go, or he doesn't. Or it's a lot of different things. The same thing, the double back. It's the same thing with the double back. The double back is just not on the man's side. It's on both sides. Like this is not a man's thing.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, even most men, they're gonna try and get
these are all excuses. This is all excuses. It's an excuse. Excuse from you. It's an excuse. Stop with the excuses. Dave just said, we know it's wrong. You know it's wrong. There's no reason to go back. I don't care how much you love him. I don't care how much you attach. That's an excuse. It
ain't about right or wrong. It's about what happens.
Yeah, we're not saying it's right. We never said one time it was right.
But
we never said it was right. We just talking about the reality of the situation.
That's the reality.
That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Like y'all are just as much as the same thing if y'all would go to y'all girlfriends. If y'all would go to y'all girlfriends and say, why you keep messing with this no good man? You know he ain't good. I done told you numerous times, stop messing with him. And next thing you know, your friend right up under that man again. It's the same thing. What's the difference? What's the difference? That's all I'm saying. We're not saying it's right. We're just saying what is the difference between the two?
They saying that the dudes don't want no relationship though.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If you know that Shorty doesn't want a relationship, and just because she's still willing to give you something that you want, you still doing it. Don't do it. I don't care what she's giving you. I'm giving you smoke this crack. Smoke the crack. Do you smoke crack? No, you don't want to. You don't want to smoke crack, right?
We don't want that though.
I'm gonna keep giving it to you. I'm gonna keep giving it to you. I don't care what you want. I'm gonna keep giving it to you. And because I want it, I'm gonna take it. Like, it don't make no sense. Stop. She blew up and bust your windows and set your house on fire. Now you're
giving it to her.
I agree, but that's the repercussions. Like I said, we're on the same page. I agree. But
why go through that? Why go through those repercussions? You ain't got no car. She done burnt the house down.
That's what I'm saying. The same way your girlfriends, y'all would go to y'all girlfriends and say, this man been dogging you out. You know this man been dogging you out. Why you keep going back?
We're not talking about that. No.
But hold on.
It's different. We're not talking about that. If a man tell me he don't want to be with me, I don't want to be with you. I just want to hump on you. I don't want to be with you. I don't want a relationship. We not nothing. You coochie, this dick, and that's all it is. And I'll be like, all right, because I still get to see him, and she like, okay, she giving me the coochie. The man can. It's not that.
That's where you mess up at that point.
You can get pussy anywhere.
That's where you mess up.
Stop it. No.
That's where you mess up.
No,
come on, man.
No. See,
that's where you mess up at that point. Once he tell you.
I wanted to address this before when he was talking about the dick discipline. The reason a lot of men lack dick discipline because their options ain't like that. Their options ain't to where they can sit there and, well, if I turn her down, I'm gonna have a plethora of women coming in. Sometimes men gotta get what they get, and that's why they get stuck in that position.
That sounds even worse.
No, I'm saying, well, that's what that's goes back to what I said.
There's a lot of men out here. There's a lot of men out here that more than you think they ain't getting sex.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It ain't every man not that. Yo, that's what I said. As females, y'all can look at sex as it's a whatever. I can go with it without it. Y'all can look at it as that. A man looks at it as, I don't know when this is gonna happen again. So that's how some men look at that.
Lil in jail. Okay.
Say it again.
Lil in jail. Okay.
But that's
together. It's all right. Get it together.
But that's why some men take that approach. That men, a lot of women can look at sex as it's whatever it is because they know regardless of the day, they don't want to cost a man that's gonna say, oh yeah, you want to do this, let's do this. A man that does not have that same level of luxury. He doesn't have that luxury just to be like, yeah, I'm gonna do nothing and I'm just gonna have a plethora of women waiting. That's not the luxury of a man.
That's cap. That's cap. If I don't give you no coochie, there's a woman out there that's gonna give you some coochie. Anybody. If there's 7 days in a week, if you want some pussy, 4 out of 5 days out of those 7, you will get some fucking pussy. Anywhere. You go to a bar and get it, you go to a strip club and pay for it, you can get some damn coochie. You don't gotta sleep with Tiffany, who's emotionally distraught, who wants a relationship, and you don't, and you're gonna keep fucking her. The girl gonna go crazy. She gonna take you out. And then what you gonna do? You're gonna be in heaven giving dick to nobody.
You missed what I said. No, hold on. You missed what I said. I said a man to sit there and do nothing. And women come out the woodworks. And you're right. A man do gotta go. He gotta make, basically what you saying is a man gotta make something happen to get it. That's the only way a man is gonna have it like that. If he makes something, there is no scenario when a man is just all out by himself and it's just it's on a silver platter. All these women are just handing it out to me. It does not happen like that. That happens like that for y'all.
I agree because I believe that women
that happens like that for y'all, but don't put that. That's not a man's life.
Not at all.
Because I believe,
so that's when go ahead.
I do believe that women sleep with who they want and men sleep with who they
can.
Yeah.
Who they can get.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's when I go back to start dating 4 different women instead of having them 2.
Boom.
Say it one more time.
So that's when we let's rewind. So that's when we go back. Instead of having 2, have 4, 5, or 6, and 7. That's where the 7 come in.
4, 5, or 6 or what?
Women
Options.
Come on, what's
that lead no one cold? Go over here to this warm lead over here. It's gonna get a little hot for you.
Listen.
But y'all, but
hold on. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna say this. Let you go, Mo. If y'all are saying what Mo say, man having dick discipline, and then you're saying, why you keep having sex with that girl that you already know, you done cut off a lot of your options right there. That's your options is cut off right there. So you don't have that.
That's probably his only piece of real that he.
Go ahead.
That's probably his only piece of real that he can hit. Right now, he probably don't got nothing else on his line.
So he might
be
in a relationship then.
Do some work.
I mean, he don't want a relationship with her.
Exactly. Well, so find somebody you do want one with. That way you ain't got nothing.
I mean, like I said, we ain't saying
this man is right.
That is right or wrong. That's why I say it just the reality of it. So I mean, if the man is telling you that he don't want no relationship, and you know that you want one, and you choose to still entertain that situation, at that point, she get what she get. After that point, she get what she get.
You just get what she get.
I mean, what they call you?
Y'all
I mean,
both,
once he say you don't want a relationship, that's when you cut that off. I mean, if he's saying that he don't want a relationship, but I want to be friends, you know what he want. He just wants sex. You know what I'm saying? So if you choose to entertain it, then how can you really blame the guy? It ain't like he lying to you.
Advantage of you, ladies.
Now,
I'm sorry.
like I said, y'all saying
he
wanted to be honest.
And you as the woman hold access to that man having sex with you. That man cannot control when he has sex. You as the woman have control of whether this man has sex with you or not. No. That is not under his control.
A man can say no. A man cannot pick up the phone. A man cannot come over there.
No, but see,
y'all can do this.
But I mean, I agree with you. Yes,
it's both equal blame. It's both equal blame.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, it's different though, because and that's when a lot of people know that's why women hold the access. Women hold the access to sex. Men hold the access to marriage and relationships. So I mean, either one, ain't gonna really happen, without the other. But if you want something more, if you know you want a relationship and the man's telling you, oh yeah, I just want to be friends. I mean. You might as well just leave that alone, because I mean, you're just gonna end up getting yourself hurt in the long run. I mean,
I agree. I agree. I think the best way to figure it out is just hold out on both parties. Hold out.
I agree.
That's in any relationship moving forward. Hold out. I mean, I think that's the bottom line. I think we agree with each other, but I think we all can agree with this. Just hold out. You can see if someone's really there for you by just holding out. My sister said it. Dave said it. Hold out. And for a while, not 2-3 weeks, for a while, and see what happens. Men too, hold out.
I know y'all ain't talking about no 90-day rule.
Why not though?
I was just saying. I was just saying. No time frame. I was just saying.
What y'all got your calendars marked? You know what I'm saying? Okay, any day after this, okay, he can get the box. You know what I mean? Just let it happen organically. I ain't saying rush and do it, but
No, don't let it always happen organic, because organically might mean y'all on a date and it's human nature and the fluids is going. No. No.
I'm sorry. Like I said before, every man don't got it like that. Every man don't have it like that. Some men gotta wait longer than others. Like I said, you can't really put a cap on it. You may be super attracted to this man. This may be your exact type. You probably holding yourself back, like, oh, this is the man I want. I can't wait. So it just depends. I really feel like it's the dynamic. It depends on the dynamic of y'all situation. And then I said this at the live show. When it comes to sex, ladies, before you have sex the first time, you need to be okay with, after I had sex with this man, whatever happens after this is what I want to do. If you have any regrets of having sex with this man, don't do it. Don't have sex with the man. Once you have sex with that man, say, this is what I want to do. If all this is a sex, I'm cool with that. That has to be the mindset going in. If that's not the mindset, then don't have sex with that man. Because that's just life. Everything's not gonna turn out how you think it's gonna turn out. So you just have to be prepared for that. But I wouldn't advise you just to keep giving up your body in every situation. But if this the person that you attracted to, and you want to, It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. You just, as a woman, have to be okay with that. That's it.
So, for you two gentlemen, is like, would you look at a woman differently if she had sex with you on the first night? No. T-Mouse?
I mean, it all depends. Like I say, it all depends on the scenario. That's all. It depends on the scenario. Me and him had this. We had this talk before. I told him. I feel like I look, because it's two scenarios. Both of them is still having sex on the first night, like versus like if we met online, we've been conversing, for a while, probably FaceTiming, actually talking, really getting to know each other, and then the first time we meet in person, we have sex, versus like if I just met you at the bar, and now I took you from the bar to the mattress. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would look at those, scenarios a little bit different. So just for what? Just what? It didn't take nothing. I just wrapped you up. Maybe we just had some drinks, got you back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? And we, yeah.
Do y'all ladies look at that situation differently or the same? Is it still having sex the first time you meet somebody, or is it a different situation?
I feel like if that's who you want and that's what you feel like doing, then that's your business. I don't think that should take away from the person you are. You're just horny. You want some dick. Like it is. I'm just saying, like it is. I don't think that should change the value of a person or look at them a different way, because it could be. You could find a lawyer who just, out at the bar trying to have fun, and she decides to sleep with you. That doesn't make her
what is,
a
lawyer
hoe
don't mean
or
nothing.
any less.
No,
I'm just saying, like, different people of different like calibers or where they're at in their lives or whatever. It doesn't devalue that person just because she decides to sleep with you. It doesn't change who she is. It's just the same with some people say, like, depending on how many children you have, like you lose value in that too. Like, I don't think that's fair either. Like, it still doesn't change who you are as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it doesn't change anything.
I agree. With her. Y'all ladies want to add to that?
Yeah, I see you looking. T, go ahead.
So, nothing wrong. I mean, we living in reality right now. There's nothing wrong with, sleeping with someone on the first date. But in all reality, how the brain works, how people think, she did this with me the first night, he did this with me the first night. Oh my God, he does this with everybody. She does this with everybody. How many niggas did she do this with before she got with me? Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, some men, maybe not. Some men, yes. Some men, maybe more than others. Is it okay? Yes, it's okay. Well, I agree with Kay said. She brought up the lawyer situation. The lawyer could walk into a bar after with her 3-piece suit on and have a one-night stand with somebody. If she was somebody on the first date, she meet a colleague there. They go back to the crib. They smash. That could possibly end into something. Maybe. Let somebody come in. She work at McDonald's.
Percentages are low.
Or she a dancer, or however she. You know what I'm saying? They're that 9 times out of 10, she's not going to be wiped. That person is not going to be taken seriously, all because of maybe her appearance, how she was, where she was at in her life. People think about all that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna throw her that, but that's nothing. What we gonna do after this? Nothing. You gonna go home? I'm gonna go home. Why? I can't get your number? No. The girl who works at Walmart, McDonald's may get a different reaction from the girl who is a lawyer. I mean, it's just, I don't know. There should be no judgment, but there is at the end of the day. We all judge.
What do you feel about it, Dej?
I'm kind of like torn. Like I don't want to judge anybody if they choose to do it, but I do believe your chance for women. I feel like your chances of being taken seriously, is significantly lower if you sleep with a man on the first night. I would just advise women not to do it. What?
That's how low it is. It's low right there, between my fingers. That's how low, right there.
Yeah, I just feel like just knowing what I do, all the knowledge that I've gained to now, like I just would advise against it. Like I and I get it. We're all human. Like, we're grown. I get all that. But like how T. Michelle just said, like, I'm one of those people, like, how I am now. Like, if I'm out and a man trying to make a move on me, like, that's going through my head. Like, damn, like, how many women you tried? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm special, but I ain't that special. Like, how many women you tried that on? Or how many, you know what I'm saying? Like, same for a woman. Like, I'm trying to think if I got a homeboy and a shorty pulling up on strong, like, I'm me. That's me. I'm gonna say that. Like, yo, damn, like, she coming on you kind of strong. I wonder how many other men she do that. So I know it's not right, but I'm just being honest. Like, that runs through my head. So
I'm gonna say this quickly, and I'm gonna bounce it back to Mo. No, I low key, ladies, I don't feel like it will lower your percentage to find what you're looking for. I really feel like if a man ultimately wants a relationship and y'all have that connection vibe and whatever it is, y'all connecting on all other levels, basically what it is you have now got the lust factor out the way. As in, this man is no longer sitting there in the back of his mind, I got to do X, Y, and Z in order for us to have sex. That is out now. That is out the window. So all that's left for that man is we already had sex. So what is it between me and this woman? And if the man says, we cool, I don't feel like it's nothing from that point to stop y'all from continuing on. Because I feel like the sex, I don't know how y'all feel, but I feel like the sex is a lot of things that make or break a lot of situations. To either a woman feel like I made this man wait. We finally had sex. It wasn't hitting on nothing. I'm good on that. Or the man be like, she been having me wait this long time, and we found. So I feel like the sex is a crucial part in a lot of situations. So
or they had that sex, and all the red flags and shit that the person is showing, they just skip right past them because they letting the sex dictate the decision making. So they can change. So now they staying in situations longer than what they probably need to be.
I agree. That's worst case scenario.
I mean, we talking about that's most situations. That's most situations, bro. We talking about more. Like I said, if a person, how you think a lot of people end up in these situations? And then these people been doing these shit.
Mo, what I am saying, Mo, if the man is looking for a relationship, off the gate, the man's gonna say, if this woman compatible for what I'm looking for in a relationship. The same thing with the woman. They're still gonna have to come across that point. And so if the sex has already happened, y'all know, okay, the sex is what it is, good, whatever it is, that's already there. That's already in the thought process. From there, all you have to worry about is, are we relationship compatible? That's it. You don't have to sit there and worry about what the sex is. The sex is already over with. All you have to worry about is if you were compatible in a relationship. That's it.
Noble, Noah.
Go ahead.
How we skip relationship to just straight into sex? Like it's
what you mean?
Because it's just like it's like layers. Like it's there's layers. It's layers. I can't put my
go ahead, break it down.
I can't put my jeans on and put my panties on. It don't go that way. I put my panties on first, then I put my jeans on. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be like,
no, you saying sex before the relationship.
Yeah, you said we already got the sex out the way.
No, that was your choice. That's what I'm saying. But go ahead.
No, because he's talking about having sex off the first night, leaving.
Yeah, that was your choice to do that.
But wait. But who is really gonna talk about relationship after the sex? I already given my body to you. That's something I think the sex is like the cherry on the cake.
I agree.
It's the cherry.
I agree.
So does the cherry go first or last?
That's up to y'all to decide. That's up to y'all to decide.
No, you seen
the
cake.
You're forgetting what they're saying.
You know how the cake goes. You bake the cake first. You put the frosting. Then you put the cherry.
I agree with you that the sex should be the icing on the cake. But I am saying, if you have already had sex with this person in a one-night stand situation, the sex is, you can't go back and make the sex over. The sex is already done. That's
But
what I'm
don't
saying.
do that. Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do the sex first. Hold off until later. Don't do the sex first. Do the communication first. Do the healing first. Do the understanding first. Acknowledge the red flags first, the green flags. Do all of that. Don't want to wait until after I done gave you my cookie and you done gave me the salami, and now we all acting crazy. And I found out you can't read. You live at home with your baby mom. I agree. You know what I'm saying?
But then, but see, that's what it is. That's what a one night stand is supposed to be. You're not actually supposed to be getting to know this person unless you decide to.
That's why I'm so against them. Do not have a one night stand.
Don't do it. I mean, it's fun, but no, it's fun. Some people get pregnant. No, don't do that.
I'm not advocating. I'm not advocating for it. I'm just saying, is it impossible for a person to have a one night stand and then maybe find a situation? I'm not ruling it completely out.
I think for the most part, most of the time when you do have a one night stand, because I'm gonna assume that most people have had one night stands, that most of the time that they don't work out. Sometimes it's just that, and that's okay. Like, and then it's sometimes maybe the once in a blue that you do have that one night stand and you decide to move forward with that person. But I think it's very rare that when you have these one night stands that it actually turns into something else, because one night stands are basically what it's supposed to be, a one night stand.
Very rare. It's a once in a blue moon. It doesn't happen. Ladies, gentlemen, it doesn't happen. Don't do it. Don't save your little piece God gave you. Save it.
And usually when you're doing these one night stands, sometimes you bring out your best work and leave it at that.
Don't do it. I'm good. You can leave with something. You can leave with a baby, chlamydia, a cut, broken tires. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
And to clarify, before I put them on, Nova is not advocating to have sex early. I'm saying Nova Noah is saying if you and your whoever you decide to do that, if you have already decided to do that's what you want to do, that this is one of your nights that you want to have fun, hang out, live free, and you decide to have sex on the first night. Nova Noah is saying that it's not always a death wish. I do agree with her that it could be some stuff that they can come up, but not. I'm saying from the man's point, if the man already had sex with the woman, then he's not sitting there on the back of his mind, sex. Y'all had sex already. That's not what he's thinking about no more.
So
he's not thinking about
looking for what else y'all can be compatible for.
Yeah, he's not.
I get it.
At that point, a man's gonna look at this woman. I already had sex with this woman. So am I compatible with this woman to be in a relationship with this woman? Are we vibing? He's gonna look at all of that before y'all have sex. On for most men, on the top of their mind is, when are we gonna have sex? That's on the top of most men's mind. So if you remove that part, then the man says, well, that's already done. What's left? That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not advocating.
I ain't saying we.
And I'm not advocating for you to wait 3 years to have sex neither. But you need to.
Listen, I'm not saying. I ain't saying
you need to figure it out.
So you don't believe in no sex before marriage?
No, I mean I religion. No. Religiously, I agree that you should wait to have sex before marriage. I just don't understand it. Let's put it. I don't understand that.
Hey, no, listen. I ain't saying what you're saying is wrong, but it's that. Like I said, the percentages is definitely low. Like if you're saying the possibility, anything is a possibility, because we can't just speak in absolutes. But more times than
can I ask a question?
Some situations gonna be what they are.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
How long are y'all waiting to have sex? How long would you wait to have sex with someone? Let's be honest, gentlemen.
You want to go? You want me to go, Mo?
I mean, at this point, I definitely value my shit, way more than what I did at one point. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just giving any chick no dick. Now, so I mean, like, I'm not gonna just, if I meet a woman, I ain't just gonna just try and have sex with her, just, really all gay. I'm gonna, wait till, we actually get to a certain point first.
Yeah, that's
You
what I'm
know,
saying. Let's say you're really
but
feeling this
I,
chick or whatever. Like, how long would you wait before you try and make a move on her
I
to
mean,
move it to that?
I'm not putting no specific time limit on it. It's just, let that shit happen
How long are
organically.
you
I mean, I ain't
willing
gonna.
to wait?
Huh?
How long are you willing to wait?
Oh, go ahead, Mo.
A
You
woman
said
said
what?
you meet a woman and you feeling her and y'all vibing and everything's, you like, damn, I can really see this going somewhere. She's like, I want to wait at least a year.
No, I
You
ain't waiting
waiting?
no year. No, I ain't waiting no year.
Okay, you gonna wait
Okay.
9 months, 6 months?
Don't tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me.
And you gonna
That.
figure it out
Don't
real
tell me that.
fast. She don't
You know
gotta
what I'm
say
saying?
nothing. You gonna figure that out
You
real
know,
fast.
I'm about to say, yeah, don't tell me that.
Golly.
Yeah, I don't know. Nah, we ain't doing that.
Not even 6 months?
I mean, what's
He
it called?
said,
That
"Don't
might be
tell him."
possible.
He said, "Don't tell him."
You gonna figure that out.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
I see, but hold on, ladies. I just want to make this statement. The same way that as women, y'all want to feel like a man's attracted to you or likes how y'all look. It's the same thing for men. So it's
Mm-hmm.
not the sex is not us just having sex with a woman. It's also for us to understand or feel like this woman is really attractive. Like my thing is, Mo, to be completely honest, it like we can say, okay, we gonna wait to have sex. But if a woman is breezing through it, Mo, oh, she ain't attracted to me. If she breezing through it, like, oh, this ain't no, like, I want the, even if we gonna wait to have sex, I want the woman still for like, I'm struggling. I'm struggling to get through this.
Yeah.
I'm struggling.
Yeah.
Like that on the end of the day. That at the end of the day would be like, we trying to wait to have sex, but she's struggling through it. So like
Stressed out.
the attraction is there. I'm just saying that the show, the attraction is there. That she's struggling through it. But if a
Is it
woman
hot
says
in here?
we waited
How
a
long
year,
are you waiting, Noah?
huh?
How long are you waiting?
Oh, I don't like. I'm with Mo. I don't necessarily put and mine. Like I said, it could depend on the woman. To be completely honest, like, and I say this all the time. I don't feel like no man should treat every woman the same. I feel like every woman, you should have your own individual thing. You shouldn't say, well, I had sex with a woman through this timeline, so that's my timeline. If I'm not, then I feel like every woman is different. You should treat every situation differently. So I don't, like I said, I go off of the vibe of the situation, how we moving, the connection, how she's responding to certain things. Like for me, like to me, I'm more if the woman is giving that energy off and the woman is more invited to that, I lean more into that. I'm not the type of person. I'm not the type of guy to push that. I'm a type of guy to read the
So
situation.
you want the woman to lead that situation,
Not
basically.
lead the situation. I just want the woman to be open to that. I want her to be open and receptive to it. And women have signs to show that. Women can do different things to show I am open to that. I'm receptive to that. And that's what I look for.
She's stressed out, Noble. Every time y'all together, y'all go out, y'all be kissing, y'all get a little touchy feely. But then she like, the chemistry is real strong. But she like because of what I've been through, like we gotta wait at least a year. Are you waiting?
You said she's stressed out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's coming.
Wait then. She's
So
stressed
she's
out.
coming.
Okay.
Well, wait. So
Like I said,
she just
as
coming.
long as the woman ain't breezing through it, it's been 6 months,
It's a
Mo,
struggle
and
for
she's
her.
still.
But she's like, I really want to
wait.
wait. And you gonna wait?
What she been through? You say she so she's
Yeah,
coming in
I
only
wanna
worried
be.
about. Oh, so she's coming in only worried about what she's been through, not even thinking about what he's been through. You know what I'm saying? They
I'm
both
just
been through shit
saying,
now,
like,
probably.
you gonna wait a year?
Hey, the man said I've been waiting 2 years. I've been waiting longer. I've been waiting a long time. The man said I could be going through stuff too. But no, we don't feel like it's a time frame on it. We definitely don't. We more just like I said, it's more of the dynamic that y'all have. And I feel like once you put a time frame on it, that's when you mess up, because you feel like, oh yeah, now it's been 3 months and however long, and this is a good time to do it. That 3 months might not be good. Or like I said, it just depends on y'all dynamic. I think as long as both parties are satisfied to the progress y'all making and what y'all talking about and how y'all moving, I don't feel like it's nothing wrong with that. I really don't. That's upon y'all to make that adult decision of how y'all want to move.
Now go ahead, T. I see you was about to say something.
I lost it. I lost it.
Well, hold on. Let me ask this question to the ladies, before we. How long are y'all ladies willing to wait? Because hold on.
Hey, no, I was about to tell him this. I was about to bring that story up.
No, Mo. Ladies be talking about men don't have no dick discipline till they run into a man that got dick discipline. Then they looking crazy out there. Oh, what's wrong with you? Oh, you ain't trying to do nothing. Oh, you like they haven't ran into no man. They haven't ran into that type of man.
No, that's facts. I think what it called. I told him before. I told the story before. I've gotten cut off because I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't give it up.
Yeah, tell that story real quick, Mo. Go ahead and tell that story. Tell that story.
How long was that? For real?
Yeah, and I could tell already. I could tell that what she was trying to do. I went over to her house, and then I think she wanted me to spend the night, but I wasn't even trying to spend. I wasn't trying to spend the night over there, So what they call it? I think I forgot somehow I was telling her, I was like, oh yeah, I'll leave back out later. Then she was like, nah, because I ain't trying to get back up and lock the door. And I'm like, all right, shit, well, I'll just leave right now then. You know what I'm saying? Then what's it called? I left, and then I think I tried to hit her the next day or something, but yeah, I could tell my phone, my number was blocked.
Yeah,
she blocked you, Mo.
Yeah.
So,
I thought that shit,
But was that because you went there with knowing like this not what we doing tonight? Like you knew you had that made up in your mind?
Mm-mm.
I mean, it wasn't that, no. It just,
you just want to stay the night.
Yeah, that's basically one of the reasons why. Yeah, then just the way it was going, I was just like, yeah, I'm gone. I mean, because I might have if I would have been able to, just stay and then roll out later, but I don't know. It was just, I wasn't feeling it, honestly.
Nah,
the vibe wasn't right. Yeah, the vibe
Something was wrong.
It had to be something bad.
Something was wrong. Something was wrong.
Sex like that.
What happened?
Terrible going on.
It was something going on. The house stink or something. She had trash on the floor. Like something was going on. Like what happened? She took her wig off. Like what happened? Something was wrong. Like, Something happened.
Out of there.
For real, he didn't spend the night. You know how many times niggas want to hear spend the night, and bitches don't want niggas to spend the night. And let a woman tell a man you can spend the night, he gonna try to leave his toothbrush in the bathroom. No, baby, take this with you. No, you tell a man he can spend the night. Oh, he think he done got the jackpot. I can spend the night. Oh, it's lit. We can cuddle all that. No, you said no. I'm out. You said, no, I'm leaving. Something happened. What happened?
She told Mo, I don't feel like getting up and locking the door. Mo said, don't worry about that. I'm going to leave out right now. Don't worry about locking the door. I'm going to leave right now.
That was all.
Yeah, something was off.
Yeah, no, it was, I just wasn't feeling it. But then like I said,
she had BB. Something wrong. We saw her panties on the floor. Something happened. Like what happened? She smelled a little bit. She had the coochie smell. Something.
That woman was traumatized, and that's what I'm talking about, Mo. I guarantee she was traumatized, Mo. She probably still stayed up late that night. Like what happened? Like she was probably messed up about that. Boy, she probably was. Women not used to that type of rejection, especially sexual. We ain't even talking about approaching sexual rejection. I think a lot of women that'll take a lot of women back. If a man just say, nah, they come over there and then man say, no, I don't even want this. I'm gonna go home. I think that's gonna tear a lot of women up.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But no, I mean, like I said, but
what it feels like.
Like I said, but women ain't used to that. They used to, what I'm saying, if they throwing it at us, we gonna take it.
Can't.
So I mean, for the most part. Like I said, what's it called? Go out your house right now and walk up to 5 guys. I bet you'll at least be successful with 4 of them.
Damn, I gotta walk is raining.
I thought you were talking about the restaurant, Bo. Good.
Yeah, I'm done.
Right.
I thought you were talking about the restaurant.
Right. No. I mean, no. I mean, it's women can. I don't know.
Well, answer this question real quick. Like I said, we answered y'all. Like for a man, if y'all run across a man that's y'all type, but he got dick discipline, how long are y'all willing to wait to have sex with this man?
I mean, I can wait.
I can wait.
No.
I know.
What's the time frame?
Y'all about to say, yeah. So y'all waiting? Y'all waiting a year?
You waiting a year, 2 years?
me-
You waiting a marriage? How long are you willing to wait?
I will wait.
I'm
getting fucked from somebody else, but I'm gonna wait.
Oh, that's wild. That's wild.
Yeah. So for me,
I thought we talking about having discipline.
I'm gonna wait.
That ain't discipline.
Just know I'm taking care of myself in my room when you ain't home with my toys. Just know that. But I'm gonna wait. Just know. But I can wait. I'm not pressed for it. But a year.
I mean, but y'all talking about discipline. Like I said, that's what
Y'all talking about discipline.
I mean, yeah, I get the whole discipline thing, but I'm like, a year.
Through y'all mind, what really goes through y'all mind if a man says, "Yeah, I want to wait to have sex"? What goes through y'all mind as women?
He fucking somebody else.
I don't think that's not the first thing that comes to my mind. Yeah. Like I would be intrigued by that. Like I would want to know more. Like what made you come to that decision? Like that would interest me, honestly. Like I wait till marriage. I wouldn't care.
Oh, you wait till marriage.
I would.
So you have no problem having that after you done already locked in with the situation to now see what the sex is like.
Yeah, I would.
That's commendable. That is commendable.
So I got a little short.
She said no.
So my last relationship I was with, like, you know, we're all grown. We talked about sex on the first date. My earbuds died.
My earbuds died soon too. Go ahead.
Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. My AirPods died. So we talked about sex on the first day. We talked about stuff like that. So my last relationship that I was with, you know, I think I even told Timo the story on his live one time. Anyway, real short story, long short. I met him and I really wasn't interested like that to see like a relationship. But I thought he was attractive. I thought he was cute. I thought he intrigued me a little bit. I wanted to be like it's just a sexual relationship, nothing serious. And I remember the first time I sent him a picture of my coochie. Like, you do stuff like that. You sex, you know what I'm saying? You try to see where a man's head is at, what's really going on. So I sent him a picture of my coochie. And the response I got from him really blew me away. Like it blew me completely away. And at that moment, I knew that he wasn't like any other men I've experienced in my life. That really wasn't for my body. He really wanted to get to know me. Like I think I still have the thread saved with that whole message because I'm still like, I was so just intrigued, like Dave said. And he said that, please don't ever do that again. You know, I don't want to get to know you in that level. I want to get to know you for the woman that you are and how beautiful you are. And I want to see you. And I'm reading this message and I'm like, and that I've never experienced that before. I've sent the man a picture of my coochie and they're like, what's up? Where you at? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Like they like, yo, what is hitting for? Like, where you at? You trying to link? Like, what's going on? I sent this man a picture of my coochie. He was like, no, thank you. Please don't ever send me ever again. He was like,
hey,
why you laughing?
He was like, nah. He was like, nah.
I'm not laughing at the man. I'm just laughing in my mind. Like, first of all, I appreciate T. Michelle for sponsoring that man. Because any other woman would have been in the group chat talking about some girl. I sent him a picture of my body. He's scared of the cat. He talking about he don't ever want to see it.
Yeah, right.
All that other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They would have fried that man up. They would not let that man live a day.
I sent it to my sisters. I sent it to them. They know. And I was just like, but you could tell that he was just a different type of man. Like he was just different. And the things he said to me, he really made me look inside at the woman that I truly am. That's why I see things a little differently now, moving forward in my adult life. You know what I'm saying? There's some things that I don't do now. You know what I'm saying? And he's just like, you're a beautiful woman. I'm pretty sure you never have been approached that way, but I don't want to get to know you for your body. Like I want to know you. I want to know what's up with you and you. And I was just like, oh my God, like that is, he really cared. And I waited until the time was right. And I used to throw hints. Like we would text. And when we finally had sex for the first time, and it was special. It wasn't like normal sex to me. It was special. It was special. And I'd have waited eternity. I would have waited. And I did. I waited till it was right. Until he was ready.
Was you waiting? Or was you getting some in the meantime?
No, I wasn't.
I would hate for that man to say all that. I would hate for him to say all that. He still
No,
find somebody that
I
like
was
you.
really
I'm gonna find, if you don't like it, I'm gonna find somebody that like it.
No, I think I was. No, I think I was really waiting. I think I was really waiting because I was so interested in him and I wanted to see where it goes. I think I was really waiting. I probably slid once, but that was it. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy.
But T, what happened to him? I mean, we curious. Like what happened to him?
The relationship, it was just a lot of things that took place. Oh my God, that would have to be another show for us.
Okay.
A lot of things transpired. He's a really great man. It didn't work out right now. And this lifetime, maybe another lifetime will be better. I've made some things. I've said some things. That wasn't our timing, I guess. But for the most part, it was one of my best relationships ever in my whole life.
I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. But yeah, no, it's like I said, it's good to be I guess, just let things flow naturally. But for men like that, they don't get the how T reacted to that. A lot of men ain't gonna get that same type of love, especially when a woman is used to a man respond a certain way. They not gonna get that same type of love. They gonna get fried up in the group chat.
That's what I say.
Like Mo blocked everything.
That's what I say, and that's what I say, and it goes back to what we were talking about earlier about the rejection. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't used to mostly getting that rejection. So if men out usually act like that, they gonna call them gay. They gonna say he's scared. You know what I'm saying? They gonna call them all type of names in the book. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like that most they like shit. Like you said, you send them that picture. You know what I'm saying? Most men gonna jump on that.
Okay. That picture was a nice picture too. I think I still got it.
I'm done.
Hey, Mo, and I know that ain't something. Hey, Mo, I know that ain't something he told the fellas, Mo. Hey, Mo, I know that ain't something he told the fellas. He said, "Oh yes, he sent me that." I told her I wasn't interested in none of that. I know that ain't something he told the fellas. So yeah, that's definitely a different type of connection. And like I said, we all hope that men can get to that point, but it's a work in progress for every man.
Yeah, but yeah, but we definitely appreciate you ladies coming on with us. Definitely felt good opening our show off with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all enjoyed yourselves.
Yes, very appreciative. Thank you very much.
If y'all want, y'all go ahead and give the people's y'all social medias or any let them know anything y'all got coming. We haven't been seeing y'all do y'all weekly show. Y'all coming back with that?
We'll be coming back, but just we got to work out some logistics of coming back and when, but we will be back.
Definitely.
Yeah, we definitely got to figure out a way to get on y'all platform as well, because y'all put on a good show too. So we can figure out a way for us, me and Timo, both be on your platform at the same time. We'll definitely be a part of that.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. We appreciate that.
It was definitely an honor having us on the show, the committee podcast, and the committee favorite tri-state trio. We always say, once you lock in forever. Welcome to Death Row. This expansion and networking is beautiful. I think more people should be like this, and You know, we definitely see a bright and beautiful future for the Love Podcast. And we definitely have some supporters here, all of us. For people who are watching, I'm your girl T Michelle. Follow me on Instagram. I am _T_Michelle with 2 L's, and it's TEE. If you single and got dick discipline, I want you. Okay. But if you single and ready to give it up, holla at me.
She kills me all the time. Yeah. Well, y'all already know it's your girl Kay, and my Instagram is Kali_mommy, and I'm also going to throw out there my business page, which is Touched by Kay's Creations. It's a balloon decor small event business, so actually go follow and check me out on there because I'm trying to, do some things. So come check me out. But yes, it was a pleasure. Thank you guys.
And I am the queen of the AKAs, Dej. My Instagram is King Irie. That's KINGIREE. But definitely follow our podcast page. That's the Committee Podcast. And tune in with us on Wednesdays. We'll be back soon. Stay tuned.
Yes, definitely. We love y'all for the Love Podcast.
Yes.
And like I said, we definitely appreciate y'all coming on my platform. I Live with Noble. Like I said, I do the try to do a live every Wednesday night. Like I said, we appreciate the ladies for coming on and rocking with us throughout the show. Y'all been amazing. And me and T-Mo, we gonna keep working together and keep bringing out some good episodes, some